Hey, what's up you guys? Jazzy here. We are back with another review. I know my hair is a bit wild right now, and sorry for the blurry screen, but we are back, and yes, we are finally reviewing the MFX Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, the final swimsuit, which looks so cool. Look at that. You can see the figure already there. I have not opened this guy yet. Look, you can see it from right there with the image, and then you can see the side right here. And then all the dynamic poses he's done, and you can see him, you know, using the other accessories and what he has. And then on the side right here, you can see Spider-Man No Way Home, and then Spider-Man right there. But yeah, I got this guy, I think like a week ago. I don't know, but there was a vote going on saying which one I should do first. I did the SH Figure Arts, and now we're moving on to the Spider-Man. Oh, hi, Milkshake. I say hello to the Milkshake. Hi. Hi. Okay? What you doing? Anyways, let's get into this review. And here he is out of the packaging, and so far he looks so damn cool. I like how they didn't do, you know, like a bright blue to the, you know, to the costume, like the blue area, because it seems more like the brand new day suit than it does the final swing suit, which I'm not complaining about. Some people say it was a happy accident. Honestly, I think they were trying to go for the final swing suit. They just kind of messed up on the blue paint, but either way, it looks so cool. You can see the little details on there. Oh yeah, let me see if I can try to get this paper stuff off. I think it's like off, just fully, just I don't think you have to take it off. I don't think, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, here, just get it fully, and then boom, there you are. Just throw this all away, and here he is without the plastic. Let me just fix him up real quick. Sometimes they do come a little weird, a little posed up weird, but yeah, he looks fantastic, and this looks so sick. It's so awesome, and I'm just very happy with it. The paint job overall too is pretty good. I like the black in the suit, you know, where it's all, because it's also you know, kind of detailed in and not just painted on there, which is sick. The logo looks awesome as well, and you got the back right here, which also looks cool. At the bottom there's just black in the detail. It just looks great. Oh shit. Now next, let's get started with the accessories. Now let's start with the head sculpts, and then we'll start with the unique accessories, and then we'll get down to the hands. So starting with head sculpts, we got a like more serious squinted head sculpt of, you know, Spider-Man, and it looks pretty damn cool. Look at that. You can even see the little details right here. You can't really look on the little eyes right there. That's pretty sick. The paint work on this looks pretty good so far anyways on some of these head sculpts. But yeah, that is the serious one. Then we got a surprised face, and then this one looks not too bad as well. These head sculpts are insane. You can even see the little like dotted details onto the mask. That looks so cool. So we got a Tom Holland head sculpt. Now this one is not too bad compared to his first head sculpt, which is, you know, this. This one's actually pretty cool. The hair is pretty detailed on that. You can see how the little waves right there. That is sick. I like how they slicked it back a bit. And then, you know, the details on the ears and the nose. Overall, just the face looks pretty damn good. Although on this side, on the eyebrow, it does look a little off. But you know what? That is okay. Because I'm pretty sure no one's going to notice, you know. And I'll probably use this head sculpt just for like posing, you know. Might not put it on my shelf. Next, we got this awesome little accessory where he just wears, you know, he just not wears, but he's holding the mask. And this one's actually a little bigger compared to the other comic book Spider-Man accessories where there's just like tiny masks, you know. But this one is actually like a full-on like loose mask that he can just hold, which is awesome. You still have little details on the eyes right there, which is sick. You know, the paintwork on this one is amazing there. You got a little, I mean, there's a little black right there, but who cares? And then right here, just a big old red. And yeah, that is pretty cool. We got the little coffee cup. You can see right there, it does say, "We are happy to serve you." Yeah, it's small, but they do have it on there, and they got the little lid right there. Although it is white right there, I thought it'd be like coffee black or whatever. But yeah, and then we got, of course, we got the phone, which it's just like a black block, but it does have little details of like the screen right here, so you can, oh shoot, the screen right here, so you can tell the difference between, you know, which is front and which is back. But yeah, that's pretty cool to have. And now let's move on with the hands. So starting with hands, we got a pair of mask grabbing hands, which I believe these are, maybe could be these ones or these hands, but by the looks of it, this is the mask holding hand, and the other ones were the kind of relaxed hand. Paint job on these are, you know, a little iffy. There is some missing right here, and some definitely right here. You can kind of see it there compared to the other. Yeah, some of these are pretty okay, but you know what? I mean, when you stare at it for too long, it does bother you, but just maybe don't stare at it. And we got a pair of wall crawling hands. Now this paintwork is actually not too bad over here. We do get a little more black this side than we do this side, but you know, that's just how it is. Then we get a pair of web holding hands, which these ones aren't too bad actually. Paintwork are okay on this one. Yeah. A pair of coffee cup holding hands, which these ones, not too bad as well. I mean, it is odd that they give us two pair. I mean, I guess if we want him to hold it on either hand, which is a great option as well, you know. And then we got ourselves a pair of web shooting hands, which is always essential with Spider-Man, as you know. Of course, a pair of magnet feet and magnet wall crawling hands. And of course, your standard web accessories, we got 2 medium shooting webs and 2 long shooting webs, as well as 2 swinging effects. Now it's time to get to the articulation of this guy. Now this guy's articulation is, it's actually a bit better than I expected it to be. You know, some people did say there was problems with it. There is one issue though, it's just right here, so we'll get to that. But right now, look, leg can kick up and to the pretty side pretty far. Can kick back pretty well, but it does, you know, right there, you can see right there, it does like kind of bend with the little thigh thing right here. This thing is soft plastic, so it can bend easily. Yeah, see? So do be careful with that. Legs do not drop, but knees can bend all the way. Oh, be careful, it gets this stuck. Foot can go down and then up pretty well. Toe articulation, of course. And then can move side to side. Of course, do be careful because, you know, these can't fall off because of that whole magnet thing. And can crunch back pretty far, actually. But it does reveal a bit of a gap here and here. I mean, if you don't mind and angle it right, you can't really see it. Yeah, it can move side to side pretty far. It does reveal a little gap, though. So there's that. And then it can go forward pretty far. It does reveal some gaps here and here. I like how they did the little like legs here instead of how I said trigger. It's kind of like molded the body and just pasted it down there. But yeah, looks pretty damn cool. Can go side to side, upper torso, and then, you know, twist all the way around right here, and then arms can go all the way around, butterfly across, which is awesome. Butterfly joints do in fact work, although it is a little creaky. I don't know, that's a bit concerning. Arms can go up pretty far, twist all the way around, bend, and then the hand can move side to side or up and down, and then, you know, twist all the way around. And then right here to the neck, this is great neck movement. I mean, it does have great neck movement unless you move it and mess around with it too much, because you just see the head pops off way too easily. I don't know why, but when I try to look up and then I accidentally looked up a little too far, it just, bam, pops off just like that. I don't know if that's like that in general, but my MAFEX don't really do that. Unless I do it really hard, but not like this. This thing is like way too easy when it comes to just looking up. Oh, there, see? So, other than that, it looks great, and the articulation is actually pretty good. So honestly, this might be like I'll I might rate this a little more higher than I expected it to be, because it looks good. The accessories are pretty standard, but they're amazing, and the paint job is just awesome, especially the blue. Although on camera the red looks a little more dark, but I swear it is vibrant. Like, it's actually red vibrant. It's just, the lighting in here kind of sucks. But yeah, that is the articulation for the Spider-Man. And here's a quick side-by-side comparison. Overall, I give this figure a 9 out of 10. The details and the accessories kind of blew me away with how great they are. Although there is some little things like the paint, as well as how easy this figure looks like it can break. Because on the sides, you can't really tell, there's like a little crack. And the neck movement could use some work, but other than that, it is a great figure. Well, that is it for today's review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, consider subscribing to see more reviews in the future, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye.